Hypixel is the most popular Minecraft server of all time. Though with that being said, there have been many YouTubers you may know that have unfortunately left the network under different conditions. Sadly, people have been losing hope for the game because of these tragic departures. Now, is Hypixel screwed for eternity? Time will tell, but in this video I'll be telling you about 5 different YouTubers that left Hypixel. Turtilz, who was once Bedwars' most popular Bedwars commentator, Cheetahh, a famous bridge player, NotNico, a very popular Bedwars YouTuber, and more. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get right into it. Speedtoggled was a veteran bridge player, who in his prime was at the top of the leaderboards and was an overall icon of the community. Him, alongside Cheetahh, who we will be covering later in this video, helped popularize the bridge game mode and help liven the duels community as a whole. Speedtoggled was easily gaining hundreds of thousands of views on each of his videos. However, this was around 2 years ago. What went wrong? Speedtoggled made a tweet about retiring. Nonetheless, he never officially stated that he would be leaving Minecraft on his YouTube channel. However, he finally put a video on December 2022, talking about what has been going on. To summarize, he has been busy in college and just hasn't had the time to make videos or play Minecraft at all. In fact, he even uninstalled the game, which shows how serious he was about quitting. It is crazy to see how one of the largest creators in the community can all of a sudden quit due to their passions in real life, which seems to repeat on some of the creators I'll be talking about shortly. Next, Turtilz, who was one of the biggest commentator YouTubers of all time. I'm not talking about myself. Turtilz, a YouTuber who started with Bedwars commentary and still does commentary on his newest videos from over 5 months ago. Besides that, there isn't really much to say, but he was once a big Hypixel commentator with over 60,000 subscribers and left the community like many others, which was a huge shock for many, including Guinea, who is probably one of the best and most respected Bedwars YouTubers at the current time, which goes to show how epic this guy was. Turtilz made a community post explaining why he quit, which is now unfortunately deleted, so I can't tell you exactly what happened, but basically school got in the way and he wanted to focus on that, so he coped and quit YouTube and Bedwars content in general, which is understandable as balancing the two can be very, very difficult. I really miss watching his videos as I enjoyed them a lot personally. He contributed a lot to Hypixel and he won't be forgotten. Hopefully, one day he'll decide to make a comeback to YouTube when he has some time. Next, I'll be talking about another bridge YouTuber known as Cheetahh. I personally love this guy's content as I watched literally every video of his. Similarly to Speedtoggled, he was another great bridge YouTuber. I'm not really sure how many of those you see nowadays besides like clip YouTubers. None of his videos really popped off until May of 2022, when he made a video destroying a blatant cheater in the bridge. This started his successful career and helped him get to where he is now. In 2023, he hasn't uploaded for 2 months, and once he does, it's pretty inconsistent. But what really happened? Like a few weeks ago, he made a community post answering that question. Like Luke Cape, he has been enjoying Rocket League a lot more than Hypixel, and decided to make content on it because why not? He also mentioned that he will be more active there than his main YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to his new channel if you want to check it out after this video. The next YouTubers I'll be talking about are NotNico, Kory, and Deadfear, which all had very similar exits. Trust me, you don't want to miss this part. These YouTubers had a mysterious exit that many may not know about. Now, before I tell you, please subscribe and like as these videos take a long time to create. Without further ado, let's get back into it. I'm pretty confident that most of the people watching this video already know who these YouTubers are, so I'm just going to give a brief explanation. NotNico is one you could say got famous off of his voice because he got hundreds of thousands of views just talking about it on a video. But then after that phase, he did a lot of god bridging videos and challenge videos. Kory did pretty similar videos to Nico, except in less quantity and more quality. And last, Deadfear, who was basically a mixture between Fizzy, Nico, and a bit of Montclair Bear. Okay, I know I said a brief explanation, sorry. Anyway, but then everything changed as Bedwars was getting less content updates, and these YouTubers I just mentioned weren't enjoying it as much as they used to. Pretty much similar to every YouTuber nowadays, including me. But according to me and many others, they unfortunately disappeared. Around 3 months ago, they made new channels. Yes, they made new channels, and you won't believe what they were. Kids channels. You know those videos like Little Carly or Afmao? Yeah, they decided to switch to that content. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself to be angry or anything, because if you take a look at their growth, it's massive. You can't really blame them. Well, at least for Nico and Deadfear. They both now have about 1 million subscribers and over 100 million views per channel. Kory's story is slightly different, as he started doing kids content, then shifted to some Roblox content like Deadfear once tried. What will happen next? The next YouTuber I'll be talking about is Wallibear. I actually mentioned him in a previous video, but things have changed that you need to know about. Wallibear definitely started with some skill and knowledge, as his oldest videos were pretty decent, like as good as most videos today, though later in 2022 he took an unexpected break to switch to Roblox. He announced that he would be quitting Hypixel Bedwars, but after a video or two that are now privated, he decided that it wasn't for him and came back. Funny enough, after posting a couple more Bedwars videos, he vanished again, with some updates. He recently just posted his first video on 1.19 and has a huge video coming soon on the Lifesteal SMP. Who knows how long this will last, because he might return like he did with Roblox, or it may work out. Though it's quite sad to see one of the biggest YouTubers for Bedwars leave. But I hope he enjoys and has fun with his new content. If you've made it this far, then comment your favorite YouTuber from this list. I'm genuinely curious because they are all so great. But this video literally took me more hours than I can count with my fingers, so please subscribe and like this video so more people see this, and so we can achieve that big 5,000 subscribers. But thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.